Lavender farming is slowly becoming one of the most interesting agribusiness ideas in Kenya. Many farmers know lavender as a beautiful purple flower with a sweet smell, but very few understand that it can be turned into a serious money-making business. Around the world, lavender is used to make perfume, soap, body oil, tea, candles, medicine, and air fresheners. In Kenya, the demand for natural products has grown very fast in the last 5 years, and this has created a new market for lavender. Many beauty shops, herbal companies, and wellness businesses now look for natural lavender products. Lavender is a hardy crop. This means it can survive in difficult weather conditions better than many other crops. It grows well in places with good sunlight and well-drained soil. In Kenya, areas like Nakuru, Nyeri, Laikipia, Eldoret, Nanyuki, and parts of Limuru have good weather for lavender farming. The crop does not like too much water. Heavy rains and poor drainage can cause root diseases. This is why choosing the right land is one of the first important steps. Starting a lavender farming business begins with getting quality seedlings. In Kenya, one seedling can cost between 150 Kenya shillings and 300 Kenya shillings, depending on the variety. For 1 acre, a farmer may need between 6,000 and 10,000 plants, depending on spacing. This means seedlings alone can cost between 900,000 Kenya shillings and 2 million Kenya shillings. This looks expensive at first, but lavender is a long-term crop. Once planted, it can produce for 10 to 15 years if well managed. Land preparation is another cost to consider. Preparing 1 acre may cost between 15,000 Kenya shillings and 30,000 Kenya shillings. If irrigation is needed, especially in dry areas, setting up a simple drip irrigation system may cost between 60,000 Kenya shillings and 150,000 Kenya shillings. Other costs include manure, labor, pest control, and harvesting tools. Altogether, a beginner may need between 1 million Kenya shillings and 2,500,000 Kenya shillings to fully set up 1 acre. The good thing about lavender is that it does not need too much care after establishment. It needs regular weeding, light pruning, and controlled watering. Unlike vegetables that need constant planting every season, lavender keeps growing and producing flowers every year. This lowers maintenance costs after the first year. Farmers must also make sure the plants get enough sunlight, at least 6 to 8 hours every day. Lavender takes patience. Most plants start giving small harvests after 1 year, but the real commercial harvest begins in the second year. This is where many farmers fail because they expect fast money. Farming lavender is a business for patient people. Once mature, 1 acre can produce between 3,000 and 5,000 kilograms of dried flowers in a year, depending on the farming method and weather conditions. The market for lavender is wide. Farmers can sell fresh flowers, dried flowers, seedlings, or essential oil. Fresh lavender flowers can sell for around 300 Kenya shillings to 700 Kenya shillings per bunch. Dried lavender flowers can sell for 1,500 Kenya shillings to 3,000 Kenya shillings per kilogram. Essential oil is the most profitable product. A small bottle of pure lavender oil can sell for 1,000 Kenya shillings to 3,000 Kenya shillings in Kenya, depending on quality and packaging. Value addition is where the real money is. Instead of only selling raw flowers, a farmer can make soap, candles, oils, perfumes, and lavender tea. For example, 1 kilogram of dried lavender sold raw may bring 2,000 Kenya shillings, but the same kilogram used to make candles or soap can bring over 10,000 Kenya shillings. This is why smart farmers focus on processing. It increases profit and reduces waste. 1 acre of mature lavender can bring an income of between 500,000 Kenya shillings and 2 million Kenya shillings per year, depending on the market and products sold. Farmers who only sell raw flowers may make less. Farmers who process and brand their products can make much more. Some farmers even combine lavender farming with tourism by allowing visitors to visit the flower farms for photography and events. This creates another source of income. Like every business, lavender farming has challenges. The biggest challenge in Kenya is market access. Since the crop is still new, many farmers do not know where to sell. Before planting, it is wise to identify buyers such as cosmetic companies, herbal shops, and online customers. Another challenge is getting quality seedlings because fake sellers are common. Farmers should buy from trusted nurseries. Pests are not very common in lavender, but fungal diseases can affect the crop if the soil has poor drainage. Good farm hygiene and proper spacing help prevent this. Weather changes can also affect production, especially too much rain. This is why site selection is very important. For young people in Kenya looking for a unique agribusiness, lavender farming can be a strong opportunity. It is not as crowded as avocado, tomatoes, or onions. The competition is still low, and the profit margins can be high if done correctly. It also fits well in small land because even a quarter acre can produce good returns. Lavender farming is not a get-rich-quick business, but it is a smart long-term investment. The world is moving toward natural and organic products, and lavender is part of that movement. A farmer who starts now can build a strong brand before the market becomes crowded. With patience, good planning, and value addition, lavender farming in Kenya can become a profitable and sustainable business for many years.